I don't know if there's anybody else out there that just like can't work a job, bro. Like, there's just something about jobs, and it's not even like I'm a lazy person or like I don't want to put the work in like everybody else, or I don't want to. I don't want to work. Like, when I say I can't work a job, it's really just the fact that I don't know. There's just something kind of wrong with people, and I just come to the realization that we just live in this greater system. Like, if you ever seen all those videos where they be saying that we're in the matrix, we're in a system, like, it's real. And I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced it, but have you ever met, like, you felt like you met the same person twice, and it's two different people, but their demeanor is the same, they act the same, they talk about the same things, and in the back of your head, you're like, I feel like I already met this person before, but we're really living in a system where there's specific people that follow certain stereotypes, and it's just cut, copy, and paste robots. Like, everybody's the same, and in today's society, there's no critical thinking whatsoever. There's no thinking for yourself as an individual. Like, people don't even really know who they are as a person because they're just doing what everybody else is doing as a collective, and we're not even humans anymore. We're just robots. We're just robots doing the same thing. Like, I had this one job before. I left that job like months ago, but like, that's really why I be doing this. That's why I just be doing this. I just like making clothes, bro. It just be like, it actually gives me a sense of purpose. It actually fulfills me. It's something for me to do that I actually enjoy doing. It's creative for me. I could do it on my own terms, and that's something that I enjoy working, because I like to work, but when I'm putting it in certain areas where it just don't feel like nothing. And back to what I was saying before, but like, I had this one job where the same lady would just keep talking about the same stuff every time I went in. I'm like, well, we already talked about that yesterday, so it's like, what is, like, where's this conversation going? And I don't know. I just search for deeper connections when I talk to people, and I don't really like talking about small talk, or I'm not really one to talk about small talk, or like talk about the weather, or like what Beyonce was doing last night, what Jay-Z was doing last night. Like, that stuff doesn't really concern me. It has nothing really to do with my life. And I guess that could be a little bit selfish at times, and people might take it as selfish, but what does it have to do with you as well? I feel like people nowadays be so worried about what everybody else is doing, but that has nothing to do with your life, right? Like, am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for that? Um, you know, it's like that stuff has nothing to do with whatever we're doing here at our jobs. That stuff has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with you. It's just a distraction. Like, it's just a distraction, and people just love to talk about stuff that has nothing to do with them, and I just hate it. And it's like, it just be feeling like the conversation is so dragged on. And another thing that I experienced too with just even being black, and I was raised in the hood too, so when I used to go to jobs and I used to be like, oh yeah, this is where I'm from, whoop de whoop, I could see the demeanor in their eyes change when I would tell them I'm from the hood. And I'm not even really like that, for real. I'm not really no street dude. I don't really. I kind of used to be doing some stuff. I don't want to get into it, but I don't be doing that stuff, bro, because it don't really lead to nowhere, and it's just like, it just gets old, man. Like, all that stuff is just, I don't know, it's just immature. I don't really like doing that stuff. I just be focused, just trying to grind. But it's like, when I don't even be like that, and people already have preconceived notions because I'm from this area, but I'm not like that. I don't be doing that. So, and then people just, they feel some type of way because they can't paint you in a certain picture, because them knowing that I'm from that area, they gonna think that I'm a certain way. And then when I'm not that way, it throws them off guard, and it creates unnecessary tension in the workplace with like the 50 jobs that I used to have. Like, it's just annoying. And yeah, I just can't. Like, it's just hard. It's different. And most of these jobs just be, they just feel so pointless, you know? There's no deeper connection. There's no, I'm just performing some useless task that has no meaning to my connection to the real world. And it just feels useless. I don't know if anybody else has ever felt like that, or if there's anybody out there that's kind of been in a similar position to me. But I don't know. Like, maybe there's something wrong with me. Shit.